Huddle up everyone, today I'm gonna tell you the tale of Tangerine. Now Tangerine isn't someone to just take lightly. No. Tangerine is much more of a vile, twisted, vermin scum than you could have ever imagined. Now I know what you might be wondering, who the fuck is this Tangerine character? Now I'm gonna keep it a book with you. We don't fucking know. All that is shown is that Clementine appears to have her body be taken over by a Kenjaku-like creature after the Walking Dead games and before the trilogy of these shitty graphic novels started. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about that. So the story starts off with, you already know, hashtag not my goat. And if you read the book for the first time, we are under the impression that this is in fact Clementine. But the thing is, Clementine acting kinda strange right now. Like, my goat not really acting like herself for real, you feel me? We see her packing her stuff and she trying to be all sneaky with it until she gets confronted by AJ while she was trying to head towards the woods. And AJ's like, Clem, where the fuck you heading off to the woods? You already know if a walker even catches a glimpse of you, the fuck is you gonna do, run? It's GG's. He says you should have really asked me or someone to tag along with you if you're gonna go to the woods. And he's all confused too, cause like, why the fuck you going to the woods? First of all, it's really dangerous and it's not safe out there going on your own. And second of all, like, why the fuck you going to the woods? And Clementine, and she's on some weird bullshit right now, and she says, no, I'm gonna do my own thing. Like, she on some Miles Morales bullshit. And then Clementine just starts tweaking out of nowhere. Like, you already know how them crackheads be tweaking on the side of the road. So yeah, she starts tweaking out of nowhere, and then she finally comes to her senses, and then she says, my little goofball, I don't love you no more, you don't make me happy. And AJ's like, what the fuck? And he starts crying, cause you know, that's weird. That shit, I know that shit hurt. Imagine your mama just randomly come up to you and say, you's a bitch. That shit finna hurt like a motherfucker. So everything that Clementine did, thugging it out in the wilderness with a baby boy in the cold ass snow, stealing supplies from thugs, knowing how risky it would be for her, and she been putting her life on the line any chance she could get to save her baby boy. All of that led up to this exact moment where she tries to sneak off to school, leaving a place where she and AJ could finally call home. After all these years, Clem and AJ just being dogs, being there for each other. Apparently Clementine, on a random Tuesday morning, finally came to her senses and decided that it wasn't enough. She wasn't happy, and apparently she just didn't like it. She just didn't like it at the school anymore, and she just says her final fuck yous to AJ, even though AJ begged to come along with her. And she just says fuck you, really, and just leaves without even acknowledging anybody in the school. Really, that shit just sad as fuck. I don't know why the fuck they would write something like that. This is so fucking stupid. And I'm not gonna even lie to you, that wasn't even book one. This shit didn't even start for real. That was more of like a prequel teaser to try and sell these upcoming books. Well, great job trying to get people hooked. This shit was so fucking ass. Ain't nobody buying this shit besides fucking Andrew King, of course. Stop playing with me, Andrew. How much they pay you to write all this good on this article? Me and you both know this shit is ass. Also, I forgot to mention, even after the trash teaser, I already knew it was gonna be ass, so I sold the 7 C's to give book one last chance. I just wanted to see how more ass it could possibly get, and boy oh boy, ass did it get. Like, yeah, damn, that shit was straight ass. Like, y'all could get me on some dope, on some meth, and on some crack at the same time. I could cook up a better sequel than this bullshit in one day tops. I'm talking writing and drawing this bitch in a singular day. It's not even gonna be a difficult task, cause you see the art style on this bitch, it's ugly as fuck. So yeah, I read book 1 for a little bit. That shit was boring like I expected. I still wanted to make a video on this, but like, reading that shit was so fucking torture, bro. That shit was so fucking ass. So what I did was I gave myself 1 second per page to absorb all the material in a singular second. It was a genius idea. And if the page had like a lot of words, well, fuck it, we ball with context clues. So even after doing all that, it took me like 30 minutes to read all 3 books, and I regret it. If y'all wondering what happens, a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of bullshit just happens. This bitch Tangerine has some nerve to say that Lee didn't try harder. Bitch, what the fuck? And the funny thing is, this is supposed to be canon. Like, Skybound, the people who own the Walking Dead IP, said it was canon. And there's just so much wrong with this, because first of all, they didn't even bother to get any of the actual original writers who wrote for the games. So off the bat, that shit is just disrespectful as fuck. Instead, they got a lesbian chick who barely saw a couple gameplay of it and decided that, yeah, she was fit for the job. I kid you not, the whole purpose of these books was literally so that Tilly Walden, the author, could separate Clementine from her loved ones, to slowly insert herself more and more in the story to fuck Clementine. That's literally the whole point. I wish I was joking. I literally am not. Like, that's literally what happens. Bruh. I don't know what kind of sick deranged kink this is. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, legitimately, what were the editors smoking and going on in their minds when they said, yeah, I think it's a good idea to publish Tilly Walden's fantasies of her smashing such a beloved character. The fans will absolutely love it. What a brilliant idea. while they twirl on their evil mustache. Like, y'all motherfuckers are sick, bro. This shit pissed me off. Like, golly, bro. You know, when the fans said they wanted a continuation of the Walking Dead games, this is not what they meant, bro. This is just sad. The thing is with this story is that they didn't even need to use Clementine. They could have easily just made a slightly different girl protagonist. Would itself? Fuck no. But at least they would have not gotten the hate that is received. And hate is low-key justified. Keep hating. Hopefully this will prevent corporations from ruining our beloved franchises. But yeah, the only thing I really even wanted from the Walking Dead, since obviously season 4 being called the final season, I would have loved a DLC season, like a New Frontier season 2, just to see Clementine and Javi reunite just this once. You know, seeing Javi teach AJ how to play baseball, that shit would be beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, that's all I want. That's all the fans ever wanted, not some weird kinky fan fiction from an author who's barely touched the games.